How's it going, everyone? Today has just been awesome. I traded Yang. It's an ETF, and I'm going to get into the video here, but I'm going to show you the power of this strategy. Yang is up 35% pre-market. I took that gain, made massive money doing this exact system. And then ADTX is just making constant money here. It went up over 20% here on this pre-market thing. And everything is in line to you get the good news when you're at these kind of levels here. So if you look at ADTX and the stock that I it's one of my favorite penny stocks. It has long EMA 10 time distance, which is this yellow line here. As you can see, every price in the history of the stock market will hit it. Some hit it very fast, like right here, and then we come back and hit it. So the EMA 5, 10, and your 20 are always your price targets. And the more I'm looking at it, I'm like, guys, this is a steal. And if you kept buying it end of the day, I've made over 50% gains on this stock just buying it end of the day and just rinsing and repeating it. Because look at this. ADTX here, end of day. We can look at the not the trend channel, the data and price range. You buy it here end of the day. It made a 35% move from the highs to the low. I always take the 10 to 20% gains. It's just awesome. Right in here, you bought it end of the day, which was right here. I alerted it in the Discord. Right in here, swing trade alerts. If you go here, I always say I'm looking into ADTX end of the day at 3:58 p.m. before the bell and keep selling at 10% gains. And that's really what it's giving us. Look at this. End of day, it collapses. What happens? It spikes pre-market, another 30% gain. Here it is again. End of day, what happens? It spikes. This one was your biggest one. It goes up 65%. All right, so what's the analysis on this? Obviously, the algos are pretty easy to spot out on this, and this is really what all the algos do on most general stocks, right? When the sellers are in control, they take it down the whole day, and it's just amazing. You'll see it on everything. Even the last trade I did was Yang. Yang, as you can see, I checked this one here on this candle here, went down some more, I accumulated, but look at the bodies. All end of day, you look at the 5-minute chart, what happens? It went down all the way to the end of the day, and look at this massive move up. Same scenario happened. If you bought end of the day, you don't even use up a day trade, sell next day, and you're up 44%. Most of the people probably never even heard of Yang or were like, what the heck was that? Well, it made massive money for the Discord members. That's all that matters. It's an inverse ETF for China. We wanted the China stocks to dump. Well, we got that. So here's ADTX. The reason why I like this is, one, it had a reverse split 1 for 40. You always wait 2 to 3 days, my bad. Usually about a week, and that's usually what gives you the biggest pumps. And if you look at just the price to the EMA 5, you're at 112% gain. It's insane. To the EMA 10, you're at a 300% gain potential. This one is literally the best freaking penny stock in the whole market. Now, would you buy it on these rips here? A lot of retail traders are like, okay, now it's going. I'm going to buy. And they'll probably get back holding as, what is the pattern here? It pumps, dumps, and goes all throughout the day. It pumps and goes all throughout the day. And if you have my system, you'd be like, why would you even be buying this at the upper band on a smaller time frame? As you can see, we usually just go back down from there. I love to use the daily time frame. For penny stocks, I always swing trade. Trying to day trade them is really hard because they're unpredictable. I want to use the best candle possible, and that's usually a daily candle. And I can see we haven't hit the EMA 5 in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This right here is a clear touch of the EMA 5. And why is that so important? Because the EMA 5 will always get hit. Anything that don't touch it in 7 daily candles is long. Obviously, if there's bad news, it could take longer if they dilute. And as you can see, a 1 for 40 reverse split, you always never buy on the reverse split. A lot of people be buying this and they'd be saying it's 39% down. That was my old self. They're like, oh man, this thing is so undervalued. And a lot of people probably look at RSI, and a lot of these things you just got to get rid of. I don't even use this thing. As you can see, this thing was oversold way back in here. But with my system, it's not oversold till now. So as you can see, it was 16 RSI here, 17, 15. A lot of people are like, oh, it can't go lower. And then it gets lower, lower, and lower. I don't use that. I just don't. I use my own way. I like to use the KDJ, which is a very nice stochastic oscillator that will never go to zero. It has very defined ranges. Anything that's in the 1 to 3 range is very oversold. I like to look for under 2 for penny stocks. And as you can see on this candle right here, you have an under 2 for the K value. And this candle right here, you have an under 2. And every time, it just means you should get a dead cat bounce. How big is the dead cat bounce? No one knows. It's been doing 30% gains pre-market all the time. Always sell pre-market because that is where, because once the bell hits, a lot of the people take those gains. So this is ADTX. Everyone's been doubting me. I even got people saying get diluted. I'm making massive money on this thing every time it spikes. I don't care if it goes lower. This thing's pumping. You know, I showed you 60% pumped. It pumped the first time, 30% the second, another 30%. Discord members are making bank on this as long as you buy it at the end of the day. And you actually look at, you know, you don't just buy at this lower green band here, because what happens is with this system is you have to have EMA 5 time distance. So when it just left this candle here, a lot of retail traders are going to get lured into this. Well, we got to wait around 5 to 6 daily candles. And then also, if you see this tugging this ATR4 for 6 daily candles, that is the most awesome, best setup in my opinion. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 daily candles tugging the ATR4, and how convenient we get a pump from there. So like I said, target is lower ATR4 to make you really nice money too. I always say, you know, people say, should I take the gains? If you're ever asking me that, yes, you should take the gains. Nobody knows exactly how high, how low this can ever go. When you're up 10, 20, 30%, take some off the table, hold 20% if you want to and try to scale out. But as you can see, just a very conservative target is a 60% gain. EMA 5 is 109%. And then obviously EMA 10 is due for a hit too. I try to make these videos and try to tell you guys what are my roles, how I properly accumulate. And if you don't know how I accumulate, you can watch my videos on how I accumulate. But join the Discord if you want to join and get all my systems and all that and how to actually trade like a pro. Click the link down below in the YouTube comments below. It'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts and system. We'll take you to this free chat landing page. And if you're new to Discord, you can please read how to subscribe on this tab here. If you have an Android, it's super easy. You can just do it on your phone's browser or computer. It'll also save you some money. Avoid scammers. I'll never message you, DM you first, or trade your accounts. Read the testimonies how a lot of people have been making massive money. Even someone like this had $330 and transformed it to $800 in 1 month time frame. That is with doing my day trades. And it looks like we just had a member subscribe here, and that's what it will look like. You get that blue banner with a gold name. All right, so if you hit the service shop at the top left, I offer 2 services. I highly recommend the Day and Swing Trading Plus. It's my favorite service. It's the service that I make the most money in, and it's really awesome because a lot of people don't have patience. I know I lack a lot of patience, but I've been really developing a system where you have to have patience, right? Whereas my day trading strategy, we make 10 to 20% gains in minutes of trading with an over 90% win ratio. And I have 2 strategies that I want to show you guys, and I think you guys are gonna love it. Just spend the extra time, spend the money, watch the videos. I even do live streams to help you guys if you need anything. I even post in here day trade alerts here. Like we said, I had 2 trades yesterday making over 50% gain potentials here. And I can tell you exactly what I do. Like I say here, in QQ calls for a 10% gain here. Literally in a matter of 4 minutes, you made 10% of your account. It's awesome. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you guys want to join the Discord, the easiest way is just to hit day trade alerts here, and it'll give you that access to. If you have an Android, you will have to do it on your computer or your phone's browser, and it is actually cheaper if you do it that way because you get a discount because you're not doing it on the Discord, which charges an iOS fee. This is ADTX. I love it. Just keep rinsing and repeating it. And look at this. It went up, and now it's going down. And that's why I say always take the gains. I'll be looking to buy this end of day if it's still red and make massive money on it again. That's my plan for it. It's one of my best stocks out there. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Give this video a like, subscribe, and comment if you have any questions for the highest content of the best trend reversals on how I can make massive money getting precise entries before everyone gets in. Because once it does this, you don't want to get in anymore. All right, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in the Discord. Peace out.